Live to Brisbane, the Prime Minister Premier talking about a $7 billion infrastructure deal for the 2032 Olympics.
There hadn't been any money actually allocated in the budget for federal infrastructure support for the Games here in Queensland. And it's quite clear that we needed to step up and do our part, not just to create the best Games, but also to leave a lasting legacy for Queenslanders and for all who visit this great state of Queensland. And that's why I'm so excited by this. I know, as a Sydney-sider, the difference that a Games can make. And here in Queensland, this will consolidate this great city, as a global powerhouse. But it benefits not just Brisbane as well. It will benefit the whole state of Queensland, but will also benefit our national economy. That's why the federal government has an interest in this. The commitment today of $3.435 billion from the Commonwealth will make an enormous difference. $2.5 billion for the Brisbane Arena. A drop-in swimming pool that, once it's removed, will create a live venue for events in Queensland that will attract world-class entertainers. That will be a venue that will last for many decades into the future and that will create that economic activity here on an ongoing basis. In addition to that, up to $935 million for the minor venues, 16 of them, new and upgraded, shared between Queensland and the Commonwealth for funding on a 50-50 basis, making an enormous difference. Existing venues like the Flatwater Centre and Precinct for rowing, Sunshine Coast Stadium, Brisbane Aquatic Centre and Precinct, Barlow Park at Cairns making a difference, Toowoomba Sports Ground, Brisbane International Shooting Centre, Sunshine Coast Mountain Bike Centre, Anna Meares Velodrome and BMX track making a difference, and of course the Tennis Centre here in Queensland as well, something I have a particular interest in. New venues as well at Breakfast Creek, at Chandler Indoor Sports Centre for gymnastics, Sunshine Coast Indoor Sports Centre. I know my Treasurer is particularly excited about the Logan Indoor Sports Centre that is going to be built as well. The Redlands Whitewater Centre in canoeing. I know the difference that the Whitewater Centre in Penrith makes in Western Sydney, and as well the Moreton Bay Indoor Sports Centre. So can I congratulate the Queensland Government and the Premier in particular for the work that has gone into this. To have Olympics and Paralympics held here will be an exciting time for Brisbane. But the lead up as well, what you'll see is our young and even some not so young athletes training and working towards being able to compete at their home games, whether that be in the Olympics or the Paralympics. But on an ongoing basis as well, what you'll have is world-class facilities that provide recreation, but also do a bit more than that as well. You'll see more and more events attracted to this great state of Queensland, not just here in the southeast, but right throughout the state. And that's why the vision that Queensland has had for this, the forward-looking optimism, is what we need in this country. This will deliver just that and will make a major difference, and it's a proud day here today. And I thank the athletes as well, in particular, including the legendary former resident of Grainler, here, Dawn Fraser. We miss you, Dawnie, but the pub's still going. The pub's still going.
But she's an honorary Queenslander now.
And is going very strong. But I do thank everyone who's been involved in this. And this is just a next step. There's going to be many important milestones to be met in the lead up to 2032. But this will make an enormous difference to our economy, to our lifestyle, to how Australia is perceived as well in the world, which is why it's important that we get this right, and I'm very confident that we've done just that.